right, cool. Feel better. All right, go back to here. So, gotta make sure it's nice and tight. Yeah, that's good. Gotta build it out a little bit. So see, that's the arris of this stone. And I wanna make this all the same level. This is the hard part here. So I'm gonna build this out of here. And then the goal is to make this tight. So it's got to be pushed in there tight, and it's all got to be flat. See how that's flat across there? All right, and then now I'm just going to maybe build this out of here. So I'm going to build it up so it's like 1/8 of an inch past. Like 1/8 of an inch past the arris of the stone, which is hard to define here. Does that make sense? It's hard to see it. Like the arris is like here on this stone, and here on this stone, and here, and then here. You know, and then here, then here. That makes sense? It's difficult. So that's how, look how much mortar I use just in that bit. So it's going to take a lot of mortar. But that's built out to where it's got to go. All right, I'll get some more on here. And now I'm going to start building up the verticals. So it's got to be packed in there really tight. It can't be loosely packed in there. So these horizontals are easier. And if it's, I can feel if it's not going in there, I kind of push it on the side so it stays, and then I can push it in tight. Now here, I'm gonna take that loose stuff off. Building it up so it's all flat and the same distance away. And I think I might want to build this up a little bit more, but not much. And I'll take that so I can save it. The idea is you want it just the thickness of this thing and not much more. Just the thickness, just the thickness. All right. So I'm going to build this out of here.
I want this cup, but there's none with like caps on them, and I can't find big. You think a water bottle with a hole in it?
All right, here, don't worry about it. Just stay focused here. So I'm just showing, I'm showing horn here, like the first step. And it's important on this first step, you have to make this super smooth with no lines or marks. And then I'm packing it all out to the same depth. The idea is you want to go arris to arris. So, but see how my hair passed? I'm like a 1/16 to an 1/8 past. All right, packing it in there real tight and then nice and smooth. And then I gotta smooth all this stuff out. Make sure it's in there nice and tight and smooth. Because that's gonna be your finish. Is that smoothness. Like all this extra is gonna come off. So we'll save it right now. So you might as well, the goal is you want this, the thickness of this margin. Where you can. Right? The thickness of the margin. So you could probably clean some of that up. But that'll clean up a little later. And then you want this to all be flat and you want it all to be just have the same depth. You don't want it wavy, like ooh, all wavy. You want it all flat and all to blend in flat. All right. And then basically I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep doing that and just keep filling all this in. You know, some of these are a little bit different. Like, see how that's super tight? We're gonna roll right over top of that. The thickness of this thing. That's a pretty good consistency right there. Right. So right there, I'm going to fill this up first, because it's going to want to fall out if I just go above it. All right, so what you can do, grab some tools and get started. And make sure the mortar, we got to save the mortar. So at the end of, like, not even a shift, like when it starts to build up, we'll collect it out. Here, come take a look at this transition, guys. I know you just got started, but you got to make sure all these transitions line up and they're all flat to each other. So I built this one out, and I'm going to make it all flat and blend in. See, nice and flat and blend in. Okay. All right, so see, well look, see how mine's all flat here? And then yours kind of roll. I know you got to roll it back, but it can't be so harsh.
Blend it in with like this.
Yeah, so it's going to have to be built out a little more. So we are going to rip through mortar.
Yeah.
So, but the key is to make sure we conserve everything that falls.
At least we get